Welcome to Part of My Imagination. I'm Imagination and you're the Imaginers. Well, welcome if this is your first time. My name is Jasmine and welcome back if this is your second or third or how many times you click my channel. Welcome. Today, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a book haul. And honestly, the only reason why I didn't put that this was my first book haul of the year is because technically these are all books that I bought last year and I just never got around to recording them. But I literally had them on a separate part of my shelf because I knew that I needed to haul them. And so here we are. There is literally only one book in this entire haul that has entered my home for the new year of 2020. 2024. Actually, I think there's two. There's two. Three. Two or three. I can't remember. I think it's three. I'm going to say three, but these were all pre-purchased, or two of them were pre-purchased. And the other ones were, they're all my Illumicrate. That's what I'm talking about. The three that I'm talking about came from Illumicrate. Well, two of them came from Illumicrate, and one came from one that I purchased previously, but it didn't come out until January. So yeah, I could be wrong. Anyways, the first four that I'm going to be talking about are Illumicrate editions that I haven't talked about. All right, the first one I have is After the Forest by Kell's Woods. I couldn't remember if I hauled this one or not, so it's here in this video. I don't know what this book is about. This book is actually gorgeous. If you hear screaming in the background, my kids are playing Fortnite, and if you know anything about Fortnite, Fortnite makes you rage, and my kids are ragers. Yeah, anyways. I think this book is absolutely gorgeous. I have no idea what it's about. I think it's like a Hansel and Gretel kind of retelling-ish. Yeah, that's all I know about it. Okay, the next one I have that I don't believe I hauled is also Starling House, and this is by Alix E. Harrow. I don't believe I hauled this either. This book is absolutely gorgeous too. I really love this clear cover. I don't know why this is doing it for me. Again, I don't know what this book is about because one, I never know what the Illumicrate books are about. They just come and I just have this description. It said, I should be scared. There are stories about Starling House, the kind people only tell at night, half whispered under the hum of the porch light. But in the dream, I don't hesitate. In the dream, I'm home. All right, then. All right, so this month's book of the month was Voyage of the Damned by Frances White. Again, I read the synopsis, and it's basically about this empire where... Oh, they folded my book. That sucks. I never even opened this up and looked at it. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is my first time looking at the book itself, as far as like everything in here. But all I know is that it's following this empire where they are celebrating something, so they're on this boat, and all of the 12 king princes or whatever, the 12 magical blessings, 12 days at sea, one chance to stop a killer and save the world. I know that one of them on the boat doesn't have the blessing, which is the magic. And so he's going to be the one to try to solve who's killing all these people on this boat. That's all I know. All right, and this was last month's, I believe. Don't quote me, though. I want to say this was January's book. But anyways, this is The Principle of Moments. This is by Esmie, Jikiemi, Pearson. This book is absolutely gorgeous. The inside, gorgeous. The cover, gorgeous. The back, all of it is, this is such a beautiful book. And I am so happy that I got it. I mean, again, I don't know what the books are when I order them. I just say yes to them. And so this is the one that I got. I know that, okay, so it said it's a grand space opera where anything can happen and it usually does at great speed. Ooh, you know me, I love me some sci-fi, okay? But yeah, I'm not gonna read what it's about. Just know that I got it. Alright, and another book that I got, this was a special edition that I got because I really wanted it. And that is The Fragile Threads of Power. This is by V.E. Schwab. This is... I know this is this is the extended of the Darker Shade of Magic series. And this is following a couple other characters. I didn't even look at this. You mean I can turn this around and make this the cover? Look how gorgeous it is. Oh my goodness. That's how y'all know. I haven't been in it because I haven't been staring at my books. But, it's following the main characters 7 years later. And so I'm here for that. Okay. I know y'all gonna say, Jasmine, why did you do it? Because you know you don't like it, but I did it anyways because I went to Second and Charles with my boyfriend last year, and they were doing like buy 5, get 5 free, and so I had a hard time, which sounds crazy, but I did have a hard time finding some books that I wanted, and especially because they had to, it was like only YA or something like that, so it was kind of hard. But I did pick up 2, and it's The Empress of Time, which is the sequel, and The Keeper of the Night. And so here's why you're going to be like, why did you do it? 1, because if you didn't know, I don't like Book of the Month. I don't like Book of the Month because they got canceled a long time ago. But I understand why people still have it, so you do you, I guess. But, I didn't actually purchase from Book of the Month, so I'm okay with it. It was $8. But on top of not liking Book of the Month, I don't like the fact that I can't take off this stupid marketing. But outside of that, they're also 2 different sizes. But at the end of the day, I'm supporting a book that I wanted. I was supporting an Asian author, and I'm here for it. So yeah. This is following half British Reaper, half Japanese Shinigami. Ren has been collecting souls in London in the London streets for centuries, expected to obey the harsh hierarchy of the Reapers, who despise her due to her mysterious mother and even more mysterious Shinigami powers. Ren conceals her emotions, avoids her tormentors as best she can. I'm here for it, okay? I'm here for it. Alright, next I picked up the Discord of Gods. This is by Jen Lyons. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th book. And I don't really know the name of the series. A Chorus of Dragons is the name of the series. If you didn't see a couple of hauls ago, I had hauled this entire series minus the first one. I don't have the first one. Where is that series? Where's the book series at? I thought it was over here, but I must have moved it. Oh, it's right here. I don't have the first one, which is the Rune of Kings, but I seen it and they were dirt cheap. They were dirt cheap at Second and Charles, so I picked up the entire series and they were all hardcovers. And this was the most recent one that came out, and then I guess the person unhauled it. Whoever bought it, who probably also unhauled this series, unhauled this book, and so I was able to pick it up. It's hardcover. It was only $14. So I picked it up. Don't ask me what the series is about because I don't know, but I did hear great things about it. I don't know. I'm just picking up stuff. Okay, and for whatever reason, I picked up the second book because it's the one that they had, and I want to read the first one anyway, so I picked up the second one. Venom, Dark and Sweet by Judy Lynn. The first one is A Magic Steeped in Poison, which I do not own. I actually thought I did, but I don't, which is totally fine. But this book is absolutely gorgeous. I don't remember what the first one is about, so I couldn't tell you. Next, I have Love Radio by Ebony LaDelle. This book has been on my radar for quite some time, and my sister, I believe, ended up reading it, and she did say she liked it, or I think she picked it up and she asked me about it. But look at this cover, okay? It says, this book is a celebration of Black love, Black teenagers, Black friendship, and the Black family, and I adore it from beginning to end. That was blurred by Jasmine Gollery. Oh, it's also blurred by Elizabeth Acevedo. I'm here for that. I'm here for it. You know me. For whatever reason, I really love me a good YA romance, which I've noticed. Because I'm thinking about all the other romances that I've read, and they usually are YA. But yeah, I'm here for this. I have finally picked up this book, and that's Beasts of Prey by Ayana Gray. I know y'all probably like, girl, what took you so? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what took me so long. But I have it, and I feel like that's all that matters, you know? And for a while, I think for a while, because I thought I had it, but I kept mixing this book up with Wings of Ebony. And I do own Wings of Ebony, but I didn't own this one. So I don't know. Something's wrong with your girl. I can't remember what this is about. I just know that it's YA. It's a debut author. Black author. I picked it up. I'm running out of room to put all these stuff. Okay, the next book I have is Together We Burn. This is by Isabel Ibanez. And yes, this book has been on my radar for a while. I just haven't picked it up. I just know that there's dragons in it. He kisses me like he's teaching me a lesson. If I draw near a flame, I will burn. Ooh, girl, okay, go ahead now. An ancient city plagued by dragons? Hello? That's all I need to know. Y'all know me, I love me a dragon. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I haven't told y'all that I like dragons. But if you didn't know, I like dragons. The next book I have is Kingdom of Blazing Phoenix. This is by Julie C. Dial. Again, I've had so many books that have been on my radar and I just haven't picked them up. And so I finally picked them up when I seen them. Princess Jade has grown up in exile, hidden away in a monastery, while her stepmother, the ruthless Xifen, rules an empress of Fenglu. But the empress is in distress, the empire is in distress, and its people are sinking into poverty and despair. Even though Jade doesn't want the crown, she knows she is the only one who can dethrone the empress and set the world right. Go ahead, girl. Overthrow that mama. Step mama. Still your mama. Alright, 2 books that I finally picked up that I didn't own. I've only read the first one. I loved it, and so I picked up the second one because they were together. Again, this was part of the buy 5, get 5 free. A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Harrow, and then A Chorus Rises, also by Bethany C. Harrow. Morrow. Jesus, can I get my shit together? Anyways, this book is the first one. I really enjoyed it. It's about sirens. It's really about, there's actually quite a few, like, mystical creatures that are just like people, but they can turn into those mystical creatures. A Song Below Water is a story for today's readers, a captivating modern fantasy about black marriage, friendship, and self-discovery, set against the challenges of today's racism and sexism. I enjoyed the first one, and I'm ready to pick up the second one, even though it's been out for a while. Alright, the next book I have is The Valley and the Flood by Rebecca Mahoney. This book was... I actually had an arc of this book. Now, hear me out. I did not request the arc of it, but I think my email got mixed up with somebody else's, or they just, like, they just gave it to everybody. But I got the NetGalley for it. I never read it, because I was like, oh, I didn't see it. And then I seen this, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. And so... I don't actually know what this is about. Excuse me. Rosie Coulter is almost home, but when her car breaks down in the Nevada desert, the silence of the night is broken by a radio broadcast of her voicemail message from her best friend Gabby. A message Rose has listened to countless times over the past year. The last one, Gabby left before she died. That's it. That's all I need to know. They had it. And they picked it up. Alright, and the last novel that I have is Just Our Luck. This is by Julia Walton. It has knitting on it. And I was like, heck yeah, I like to knit. I picked this up from the dollar store. Okay, so from what I gathered from this book, it's basically about 2 characters that end up trading. Not trading. Okay, it says, let me just read it for you. Leo is not a fighter. He knits, takes photographs, and follows his great-grandmother's rules for life as best he can. The first rule, bad luck follows lies. But Leo's anxiety just caused a fight at school, and though he didn't lie, he wasn't exactly honest about how it all went down. How he went down. Now, Leo's father insists his son needs to man up, and he's sure a hardcore military self-defense class will do the trick. Enter, Evie, whose family supposedly cursed Leo's with bad luck. Everyone is working at the gym when Leo arrives, desperate to take anything other than self-defense. Quick on her feet, Evie cuts him a deal. She secretly enrolled him in a hot yoga instead for a price. But what could the ruthless, forbidden Evie want from Leo? Okay. I'm here for it. Okay. Alright, and the last 2 that I have are actually mangas. And it is Boys Run the World by Keito. Gaku. Excuse me. There's volume 1 and volume 2. These 2 books are in the same series, obviously. I don't know why I said that. But it is about a transgender teen finds an escape from the expectations and anxiety of his daily life in a world of street fashion Let me try that again. A transgender teen finds an escape from the expectations and anxiety of his daily life in the world of street fashion in this personal, heartfelt story about a transgender manga creator. So I believe it's like fiction, but also it's about the author, which I feel like that's really cool. All right, I would compile all these books together, but I'm not going to do that because if you can't tell, for whatever reason, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath, y'all. So I'm not going to be doing that. But yeah, these are all the books that I hauled. These were all from last year. And by last year, I mean like basically almost before December. Minus the 4 that came in a Luma crate. Those were monthly books. They came every month. And so yeah. But that is it. That is all that I have for you guys today. Be sure to check out my description where you can find easy ways to contact me as well as all the books that I talked about. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if not, just imagine how you did and come back again. Until next time, keep imagining.